In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can invest in USA ETFs or even global ETFs from Kenya. And consider watching till the end because I'm going to share with you the two platforms you can use to start investing in ETFs. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the top performing ETFs so that you can choose from them. Now, let's start with what an ETF is. So ETFs are a basket of stocks or bonds or even commodities you can trade like shares on an exchange. So ETFs track the performance of an index. An index is a basket of stocks. For example, S&P 500, which is an index that contains stock of the top 500 performing industries or companies in the US. So ETF tracks the performance of this basket of stock. So when you invest in an ETF, you'll be able to have a share of this index. So that is what ETFs are. So why should you invest in an ETF rather than investing in a single stock? Like, let's say you invest in Amazon. That is a single stock. But with an ETF, you can invest in various companies. For example, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and many others. So why should you invest in an ETF rather than in an individual stock? So with ETFs, you are able to diversify because you are investing in a portfolio of different stocks. And also with ETFs, you are able to invest in what we call fractional shares. So the cost of investing there is low. And also, when it comes to selling these ETFs, you have access to a more liquid market. So liquidating your ETFs is easy. Now, why should you invest in the global markets rather than just investing in the stock exchange of your own country? Let's say, for example, Nairobi Stock Exchange. So global markets offer diversification. You have a variety of ETFs that you can invest in, and also they have higher growth potential, unlike those in our Nairobi Stock Exchange. In fact, we don't have many ETFs in Nairobi Stock Exchange market. And also you have access to strong global brands like Apple and Amazon. So Kenya market is vulnerable to local risk, and international exposure helps you in balancing that risk. So if you invest in Nairobi Stock Exchange, mainly for dividend gains, you can also invest in international ETF so that you can be able to diversify the risk that is involved with investing in the stock market. So how can you invest in ETFs internationally? For you to start investing internationally, you can register with Ndovu Wealth and start buying or investing in ETFs, which I'm going to share with you. Another platform is Hisa app. This is a local fintech allowing fractional shares in US stocks and ETFs, and you can start with as little as $5. I think this is by Faida Investment Bank. So these are the two apps that you can use to start investing in the stock markets globally, and also you'll be able to withdraw your money via M-Pesa or your local bank. So for you to get started with these two platforms, you need to register with either Ndovu Wealth or Hisa app, and there are many other applications out there, but these are the two which I'm well versed with. So what you need to get started is to have a Gmail account and your national ID and your KRA certificate. So after downloading the application, let's say Ndovu from Google Play Store or Apple Store, the next step is to register using your real names in your identification. Then you will then upload a picture of your national ID and you will take a selfie. After that, they will approve your application. Then you can start choosing the stocks that you want to invest in. And then the next step is to place your orders, and your investment journey now starts. let's go into some of the risk and important consideration that you should be aware of. So for example, we have currency risk. The exchange rate between US dollar and the Kenya shillings always fluctuate. So you should also consider that because it has an impact on your returns. Another thing is market and political risk. Foreign markets can fluctuate due to global and regional events, things like elections. And also, if you are a forex trader, you know when Trump's talk, the market moves. So you should consider what is happening in the global markets when it comes to investing in ETFs. Another one is fee. Be aware of trading, conversion, and custody fee. Things like commission, expense ratios in different types of ETFs. And last but not least, education. Research ETF composition, expense ratio, correlation to global index. Let's now go into the platform where you can get access to various ETFs that you can invest in. So you can go to Yahoo Finance or search for Yahoo Finance ETFs, and it will bring you to this website where you can now search for different ETFs like most active, top gainers, top losers, top performing, trending now, best historical performance, top ETFs. And you can see the returns from year to date. For example, we have this Schwab International ETF, which is one of the best performing ETFs, and the returns in year to date is 16% plus, and in the last 3 months it is 9.22%. So you can come here and search for ETFs, and usually when you go to the trading platform like Ndovu, you will be searching for symbols. So these are the symbols of ETFs that you will be seeing in the trading platform like on Ndovu or Hisa. So for you to really make money with ETFs, you need to do research. You cannot just do casework. And also, this video is for educational purpose. So consider doing more research on the kind of ETFs you want to invest in. Let Google be your friend, because no one will come and teach you on how to invest, because everyone has different risk appetite. So you should consider that. So when it comes to ETFs, you can choose to either invest in stock ETFs, commodities ETFs like gold, silver, oil, and also we have the bonds ETFs. Those are loan products given out by government. This is where government borrow money from the public. So those are three types of ETFs you can invest in. So hope you have learned something and you will be able to start investing in ETFs here in Kenya. And also consider subscribing to this channel, because I'm going to be sharing with you information about investing, because this is where my interest is, and I'm also investing in the international stock market as well as forex trading. And that's all I had for today in terms of investing in global ETFs from Kenya.